Hey guys, hey YouTube. I'm back. So this is a second diary. The first one went through, and I'd like to thank you two for putting it through. I have messages, not messages, but I have thoughts that I get from, I'm pretty sure it's the team or the government that made me think that my videos are going through, and they kind of, it's up to discrepancy of YouTube. Obviously, it would be because that's the law, you know. But so I'm glad they put it through. I'm going to talk about things, and I want to talk about what I mean, and not say anything about having a self. Okay? I don't want to. I don't want to hurt anybody because I know, you know, like that could make, you know, like if I thought a human was a deity, it would hurt me because God's so high to me. So I understand that. You know? I just want to talk about something. With everything going on, I know I have to be a good person. I have to be a good person. Okay, whatever it is, there's something going on that's always helped me. Always helped me when I do the right thing. And I know God is guiding me. I know there's something around me. It's not a thing. I believe it's the Holy Spirit. Right? Even when I was in high school, people would say things and laugh as if I said something to them, and I would intuit that they thought it was me, and I would kind of almost know what it was about, like a little bit, you know. Like I think God was letting me know, like, hey, like that's me, but that's, like it was something. So I'd always pretend it was me, and I'd kind of be, anyways. But I didn't know, like, fully. It was just little inklings, and it can just be my intuition, but I have to be a good person. And the team, the celebrities and everybody, they love me. I know they do. But they do things to make me suffer. Every time I go to sleep, when I wake up, I'm in anxiety. I'm thinking of my brother or Tom Cruise in my body. And whether you guys go in consciousness in other people's body, that's part of the culture. That this guy was telling me, he said, forget morphing. They don't morph. They don't shipshape. They go in people's consciousness, the digital world. And he was trying to play off like he was Jesus, because they know Jesus is coming to me, from LA, this guy Willie, and like so many things, right? So I think he was trying to pretend he was Jesus. If he was Jesus, then you guys go in consciousness, and that's part of the culture. Because I remember seeing Taylor Hill with her brother's eyes in her eyes, but it was moving, so it was kind of like, it was special effects, I think. So either way, I still law attraction that. I still manifest those thoughts. They just make me think, probably from camera, that George or Tom is in my body, and then he goes in my body, because I've thought that so many times. So even if that's not part of the culture, and you don't know that, he is in my body. And you probably see him, like when I was doing martial arts, you probably see him. I don't know if you can tell. If it's not part of the culture, then you can't tell he's in my body. I used to think that it was part of the culture, so you would know. But see this eye here? This gets bulgy, and that's my brother's eye. And I look fat. Yeah, I mean, I'm overweight, but normally, sometimes I look fatter, sometimes I look different, sometimes my eyes bulgier here, and then I'll be looking at myself, and then like I'll think of George. It could be Tom morphing as George, my brother, and then like let me try to do it. So see, I feel him in me, and he got mad right now. It wasn't me that got mad. See, it's the right eye. So he makes me suffer, right? And he knows, whereas Tom George, he knows more than anybody else that I suffer more than anybody. So he feels bad for me, right? But here's the deal. I'm tired of suffering. And I will admit, I have manifested my thoughts to fight back with the team. Before, I thought it was the world doing it, because they made me think it was the world. So I would always say, not the whole world, but whoever made me suffer, whoever made me have intrusive thoughts to suffer from a paranoia and this whole delusional thing, which I suffered so extremely, and I'm starting to suffer again with anxiety, I would law attraction them being hurt as self-defense, how I was hurt before. Now it's like this karma thing where I know if I knew objectively what they did, what they do, they wouldn't do that to me. Whatever, all the stuff they've done to me, if I know objectively, they couldn't hurt me. They would feel so bad. So it's like they're taking pot shots at me from, a freeway, on top of a freeway, and I don't know what's happening. And I'm thinking it's happening, but I don't know. So it's easy for them to do it. So I lost traction, and I got to stop doing this. I don't want to fight back. I want to be like Jesus, okay? He's God's son. He said, turn the other cheek. Maybe I won't turn the other cheek, but I don't want to fight back. It's not right to fight back. I know everybody thinks we have to, if someone hurts you, you got to protect yourself. I don't know who I am as far as myself and everything. I just don't want to do that anymore. I'm being guided not to do that. Like, I have to be meek. I was thinking of this meekness yesterday. Like Jesus said, the meek will inherit the world. Well, I don't want to be meek to inherit the world. I want to be meek for the virtue of being meek. Meaning, I'm not going to assert myself with arguments anymore. When someone does me wrong, I'm not going to think, I better fight back. That's how I used to be. And the team, David Russell and YouTube and all the actors, they changed that. They made me cocky and they made me fight back, and they changed everything because they would always mess with me, right, with intrusive thoughts. And I have to go back to that. I have to go back to not just humility, but being humble and meek, and not like do Tai Chi to show off, Like I do it for energy, but I'm going to do that for myself. I'm going to sing for myself. I'm going to act for myself, not to, look good to people. I mean, everyone has ego, but there's so many things I have to change that I was before, that I have little tidbits of with ego that I know the team, Celebrities Unlimited, have made me like that. You know why they did it? They made me look like the bad guy. To them, they had to look me as the bad guy so they could do what they could do to me. Because even if I didn't know objectively, they felt so bad. And they do feel bad still. Okay? And I have to do the right thing. I have to be good. I have to follow God. I have to just live my life. And I'm constantly thinking of the world, not the world anymore, sometimes, but the team. I'm thinking of why everyone's watching me online, from, like, they showed Miley Cyrus in a room with a whiteboard. Hey, I got a thing, like, she's showing off this, she watches me. Like, they want me to know because they want my attention towards them. That's all I'm thinking about these days. Because I don't have sleep. I haven't slept good. I slept 9 hours last night, and 6 the other day, or a little less than 6, and 2 hours, 2 days or 7. But I've been averaging 4 or 3 hours a night for the last 2 months. And 6 months I've been averaging 4 or 5 hours too. The last 2 years I haven't been sleeping good. Like, there's months I'm sleeping. So it's really hard. And it's like they're working really hard to not give me sleep. And I just know I'm going to do this over. Listen, right?